blessing is it hasn't been anything less than 15 to 30 events a year, like minimum, like since then. And when I say events, like, it can be, I don't know how somebody considers an event like a college fair that has a, turnout of 100 people, 150 people, like whether that's large or small. And I really don't put events on a scale. My thing is every event that I've ever done, if one single person like is able to get something out of that event, I don't even care if it's a volunteer that feels good about what they did, and it's just like, man, I want to do more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've had college kids that come inside certain environments at certain events being interns and might help at a crisis nursery and see that little they could be from Montgomery County and see that little kid that's from North Philly whose parents may not be educated and both work at Family Dollar, but really love their child, but really are in a financial situation. Like, man, like not everybody that's poor is a bad person. So maybe my outlook should change as far as helping people. So the next time that I see there's an opportunity to volunteer or donate something, I'm not like, man, why don't those poor people get themselves together and go get jobs and pull themselves up by their bootstraps? We hear those type of terminologies like so often, not realizing that a lot of people are placed in an environment people kind of sort of overlook, like you can be born into poverty, like three generations, deep into poverty. Your grandma didn't graduate from college or high school, and your mom didn't because she had to start working at 13, and then boom, like here you are growing up in the projects. Like so people overlook like a lot of the reasons as to why people get inside the situations like that they're into, like, and that's something else. Authentic Minds really became was like a point like we're educating people. Like, it's one thing to be able to make an impact inside the community, but I realize it's even more of an impact to make a difference, but to educate and to empower and create opportunities for people that have the ability or the resources or the funds to make a difference. Like, that's the thing we find so often. There's a lot of people that are passionate. I know people inside my old hood that provide like free lunches like for kids during the summertime, but they still live in the hood too. So you feel what I'm saying? Like, they scraping up their last little bit of money to be able to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm like, man, imagine if Comcast knew that this person has this free workshop in this free lunch meal like during the summer. Even if they donated $150 a week or leftover stuff that they had from a major event, it would make a dramatic impact in the community. And I felt as though that's where my job has really grown into it, and really what Authentic Minds has grown into is being that bridge between the needs, like the people and the resources, the people that have the ability to be able to make that impact or make that difference. I take a lot of pride, to be honest, in being able to be that person that's from the struggle and that's from the streets and that's from being that kid that had the need, being that kid that needed those opportunities, to being a person that really can go into that corporate office, or into that room, of people that may be corporate professionals, or maybe be able to sign a check, or educators, or principals, or a vice president, or a finance director, to be able to go inside that boardroom or sit down at Starbucks over a cup of coffee or at a coffee shop, to be able to show that person how much them doing the slightest thing can make a dramatic impact in somebody else's life.